I was able to come up with a formula that can allow any musician really to independently be successful with your music. Join me in my mission to help put at least 50,000 music artists on the right track to be independently successful with their music, to turn the talent that they have with their voice into gold. My name is Billy Nellis, and welcome to the Golden Voice Podcast. Boom! It's time to put that pain on timeout, and it's go time one more time. All right, so what I'm about to share with you is pretty important, and I'm going to take you back to 2020 when the pandemic was about to hit. Like, I think it was a month before the pandemic hit. Back then, I went to one of the biggest marketing events that you can go to, that's called Funnel Hacking Live. All right, that event changed my life completely. And as a result, I joined my mentor's, coaching program called the 2CCX, or the 2 Comma Club X coaching program by Russell Brunson, right? So when you get in there, you're spending, in the 4 figures per month for that, or let's just say that the investment for that coaching program is about $25,000 per year. And, it was history ever since, you know what I mean? And I remember one of the presentations that Russell Brunson made at that marketing event. He was talking about frameworks, right? The unique step-by-step process of doing what you're doing so that you can share with others so that they can get the results that you're able to get, right? So as I was listening, I remember kind of being in my own thoughts, right? So, his voice started to get blurry, and I asked myself, man, how is it that I'm actually doing everything that I'm doing? Like, at the time, I was feeling that I was gaining momentum. I've had my ultimate breakthrough with my music production business online. I was getting sales. I was spending money on paid advertising and get, 3, 4, 5, up to 9 times the money that I was spending back in return and everything. So I really felt good. And to get to that event, you had to pay $1,000 for your seat, right? And I was meeting other musicians that are in there doing great things with marketing and stuff like that, right? So it really made me think, like, okay, so how is it that I'm doing everything? And that's how I was able to come up with a formula that can allow any musician really to go from being underpaid to being self-made, meaning to independently be successful with your music. All right. And I'm going to share this formula with you right now, and I call it the AMF formula. It's not the BMF like we know the show, or, you know about BMF, right? Or maybe not, maybe like you can look enough, but yeah, the formula that I came up with is the AMF formula. And AMF stands for affiliate marketing plus music marketing plus superfan engine, and that, my friend, it equals successfully being independent as a music artist. All right, so how do you exactly deploy the AMF formula? Well, it comes down to my story, right? At one point in my journey, I went broke spending money on paid advertising to build my business up, and I had to get back to a job. And in that segment of my life, right, I stumbled upon affiliate marketing, and I was able to start building some passive income for that, right? So just imagine being able to build a revenue stream to where you're not physically putting in the work to get money in exchange, right? So that's what I was starting to do, right? I was starting to build some passive income that are still paying me until today, and that allowed to cover the bills and then some, to where now I can utilize some of these funds and inject that in my music business so that I can continue to grow and continue to make it expand. A quick question. Do you want to increase the budget that you have to invest in your music career with passive income, meaning money that you're not going to trade more of your time for? Well, I have a ready to go system for free to share with you that's going to help you do just that. Fund your music business with passive income so that you can eventually start trading more of your time for that bag, for that money. All right. So if you go to the goldenvoicepodcast.com/MFS, it's the goldenvoicepodcast.com/MFS. You're going to input your email address right there and get access to your music funding system that you can set up in 5 steps so that you can get your passive income going and your own music funding system for your music business, your music career. All right. So that's what I wanted to share with you for free. Now let's get back to the podcast. And I was able to invest in myself, right? And spend some money on marketing so that I can get some new ears to my music, so that I can get some clients for my instrumentals, for my beats and everything. And that part was the music marketing part, right? And then the super fan engine, right? So super fan, I identified that as true fans, meaning people that are going to buy anything and everything that you're going to put out there, right? And that's a concept by Kevin Kelly that I came across of in my journey of geeking out a lot of on marketing and affiliate marketing and everything. And he said that if you have 1,000 people that are spending $100 with you for no matter what it is that you put out there online, all right, you are going to make $100,000, and those people become your true fans, right? I'll call it the super fans because they're super awesome to get everything and anything that you put out there to support the music and the passion that you have for creating it out there. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, I didn't want to eat my words right there, but you know what I mean, right? And that is the formula, right? The AMF formula that allows you to be independently successful with your music without relying on anything or anybody, so that eventually you can start building a team for yourself. And in the event that a major label comes in and they want to offer you a deal or whatever the case may be, if it makes sense, right? You can have the power of saying yes or no because you already have something going on for yourself and you're not relying on anything else, right? You're not relying on a deal or anything. And yeah, you're basically self-made music artist, right? Transforming the talent that you have with your voice into gold. And isn't that amazing? So it really had me take a step back to really assess everything that I've been going, and I've been able to come up with that formula. And I think that, in my opinion, it's a great way to be a self-sufficient music artist, right? If your bills are taken care of, right, and you have some money that you're able to invest into your music career or your music business, what is there to stop you, right? So if you're not worrying about your bills and everything, right, you can make a living off of your music. You do what you're passionate about, and you're doing what you absolutely love. I think there's something right there that can get you on the path to be independently successful with your music that way, right? And I remember, getting on a consulting call with one of my clients, right, Janel Nabong, and I was sharing those concepts with her, right? Especially the portion where you're using music marketing to then identify and find your super fans. And she said that she was able to 10x her income as an artist, right? As an independent artist, streaming online and doing her thing since our last call, the last time I talked to her. And she was so happy that I helped her out and give her some insight on some of the things that she needed to do for her to, grow as a music artist, and to just overall being, self-sufficient with everything that she was doing. You see what I'm saying? Like 10x, like just imagine, like, I was talking to her. I was able to give her some clarity on certain things, and she's making 10 times more money with her music, with the fundamentals and the principles that I shared with you with her, with the AMF formula. All right, so just a quick recap. The AMF formula is affiliate marketing that you're going to use to build some passive income, to then use some of it for your music marketing, whether it is increasing your knowledge on it, learning, investing in yourself, and then investing in the promo that's going to allow to get people to listen to your music every single day, right? So that you can start to find your super fans, right? The super fan engines. And music marketing for me is 5 keys. I discovered 5 keys along the way, and I'm going to be sharing that in one of the future episodes. And that gives you music freedom with marketing when done the right way, right? There's 5 keys that I found, right? But once you unlock those 5 keys, you start that super fan engine, and then, my friend, it gives you the independent success that you need as a music artist that's so passionate about the music that they're making. I really appreciate you tuning into the Golden Voice podcast today. There's so many other ones out there to listen to, and I don't take your interests lightly. I really hope that what I shared with you today made sense and helped put you on the right track to be independently successful with your music. So if it did, share this podcast episode with somebody else that would need it too. Cool? Now let's take a step further. Do you want instant notifications for when I upload new episodes? Text the word podcast to 647-277-5177. I repeat, text the word podcast to 647-277-5177, and I'll shoot you a quick text for when I upload new Golden Voice podcast episodes in the future. So thanks again for tuning in, and I will talk to you on the next one.